everybody. My name is Ina and I am going to teach you today a few things about Albanian language. Së bashku do të mësojmë disa gjëra për gjuhën shqipe. Shqipe, Albanian, gjuha, language. All right. Lesson 1. Lesson 1 means Mesimi. Mesimi is lesson. 1. Pare. Now, in Albanian, we need to add to the combination of lesson and 1 another word which has a very similar meaning to off, and but in this case is not off. It just explains that this is the first lesson. So, Mesimi I pare. Mesimi I pare. We say in Albanian, I am Albanian, unë jam shqiptar. Albanian has the very same logical order of the sentence structure that English language has. Many in the European languages have the same structure. Hence, if you are an English speaker or a Spanish speaker or an Italian speaker, or if you speak any other languages which are spoken in Europe, then generally it's not going to be difficult for you to learn how to write Albanian language. If you learn how to write Albanian language, then you obviously have learned how to speak Albanian language, because we write and speak in the same way. All right, so the only difference that you'll have in these two sentences is if you are referring to a female, then you will not say unë jam shqiptar, because shqiptar refers to a male. So in this case, for myself, I will be saying unë jam shqiptare. So I will be adding the sound I, which is an e in Albanian language, and that would make my adjective shqiptare. All right? Learn Albanian. Meso, shqip. Learn Meso, Albanian, shqip. So, my name is Ina. Emri im është Ina. As I mentioned, Ina is a very common name in Albanian and in Albania, in Albanian territories, generally, mainly in the Republic of Albania, but it is a name that is not common very much only in Albania, though. It's in different forms, and maybe the way it's written might differ from other countries, but it's quite common in Germany as well, and it's not unknown in Ireland. So there are many countries that use the name Ina. It doesn't have a specific name in Albanian language, but nevertheless is very commonly used. So, emri im, my name, im, my, emri, name, është, is, Ina, doesn't change. Unë jam nga Shqipëria refers to I am from Albania. As I mentioned, it's very easy to learn Albanian because the logic of the sentences would be always very similar to the English language. So we have subject, verb, object. Unë jam nga Shqipëria. Just like we'll have in English, I am from Albania. Subject, I, am, verb, from Albania, object. Unë, tema, jam, folja, nga Shqipëria, objekti. He is Adel. Ai është Adeli. Now, as you can see, sometimes we do need to change the names with suffixes when we are writing the names in Albanian. So in this case, we can't say ai është Adel, we will say ai është Adeli, and we are referring to a male called Adel. And then we have she is Sarah. The name Sara doesn't change. The name Sara doesn't change in any language. It's always the same. And we will say ajo është Sara. Ajo is she, është is. And then finally we come to it is beautiful. Ajo është e bukur ose është e bukur. As I've mentioned before, a lot of times in Albanian language we are free to remove the personal pronouns, especially if we have already mentioned it once and if we know what we are referring to. You are, you, t, are, ye, t, ye refers to the singular form of you. So we are referring to one person. If we want to say you are Albanian to a female, we will say ti je shqiptare with an e sound, e letter in the end of the adjective shqiptar. However, if we are referring to a male, then we will say ti je shqiptar, and that would mean you are an Albanian. She is, in Albanian, is ajo është. Ajo is she, is është. Obviously, I guess everybody knows that Rita Ora is an Albanian. So Rita is shqiptare. Ajo është shqiptare. Rita is 30 years old, and in Albanian that would be Rita është 30 vjeç. So Rita është 30 vjeç. Rita Ora is a famous singer. So Rita Ora është një këngëtare e famshme. Rita Ora, obviously we are referring to the same singer. Nothing changes from the names. Generally in Albanian language we do not change the names of people or objects. And in other words, if we are referring to biryani, biryani will just be biryani, just like will be in English, and it wouldn't change from the Urdu language. Është means is. Now in English we have a, the indefinite article a. In Albanian that is with një. When we say një in Albanian we mean the indefinite article a. Këngëtare refers to singer. In this case Rita is a female, so we have këngëtare, just like we said shqiptare. So we have the sound e, and that is the letter e. Remember, in Albanian, the letters and the sounds are the same. They do not change. And then we have famshme, which refers to famous. As you can see, the word famshme is very similar to the adjective famous. He is. He, ai, is, është. Ai, është. He is Albanian. Ai, është shqiptar. Gjerdan Shaqiri is Albanian. Gjerdan is the letter that we have in Albanian, and it's not there in English, when we have an X and an H, and that's a J. So Gjerdan Shaqiri is an Albanian. If you can see, we have the sound ch as well. Shaqiri is Albanian. So Gjerdan Shaqiri është shqiptar. Është shqiptar. Gjerdan Shaqiri plays for Switzerland national football team, and that would be ai, he, luan, plays, for, per, squadron. Squadron is the team, national kombëtare të Zvicrës, të Zvicrës. It is. Ajo është, ai është. In Albanian, we might have female or male gender for objects. So we would say it is, ajo është, ai është. Just like we will have for people. So, in this case, we are talking about është shqiptar. So, byreku është shqiptar. Byrek is a very famous dish in all the Balkans, is obviously made differently in different parts of the Balkans, but is widely eaten everywhere in the Balkans. So in Albanian, byrek is very delicious and is served and found everywhere. So byrek is my favorite Albanian dish. It could be considered a snack a lot of times, but a lot of times it's considered a dish. So byrek is byrek. We have in Albanian the sound y. So in this case we say byrek. Then we have është for is, ushqimi, dish, im, my, shqiptar, Albanian, I preferuar refers to favorite. We are, ne jemi. Ne, we are, jemi. As you can see, the are is now changing, is becoming jemi. We are Albanians, ne jemi shqiptar. Ne jemi shqiptar. You are, you jeni, you jeni. As you can see, we are moving now to the plural forms of the personal pronouns, and the verbs will change accordingly. So in this case, it becomes you jeni. Now in Albanian, as I mentioned, we have the same letters and sounds. So unlike in English that we write with a Y and we read it as a U, in Albanian we write a Y and we read a Y. So you jeni. You jeni shqiptar. You are Albanians. You are Albanians. They are. They are in Albanian can refer to a group of females and a group of males, or a mixed group of males and females. In that case, when we have a mixed group, we will say ata janë shqiptar. And if we are referring to a singular group of a single gender, in this case female, will be ato janë shqiptare. However, if it is a group of males, we will still say ata janë shqiptar. So ato janë shqiptare refers only to a group made only of female. Okay, and that brings me to the end of our first session. So let's recap together how we use the personal pronouns in Albanian. Un jam shqiptar for a male, un jam shqiptare for a female. Ti je shqiptar for a male, ti je shqiptare for a female. Ai është shqiptar, he is Albanian. Ajo është shqiptare, she is Albanian. Ne jemi shqiptar, we are Albanians. Ju jeni shqiptar, you are Albanians. Ata janë shqiptar, they are Albanians. Ato janë shqiptare, for female, a group of females. They are Albanians. Ato janë shqiptare. See you next time. Shihemi herës tjetër. Miru pafshim. Miru pafshim. Bye bye.